Hey guys, Uncle Jay Shuffleboson here with another story. This is about a potato bug that tried to fucking murder me and my girlfriend when we were camping. So this starts when I was 19 years old. My very first girlfriend, we loaded up a couple horses and went to Santa Barbara to go camping at this place that they had pens for horses there at the campsite, so you could bring your horses and keep them in there and stuff. And she had borrowed a tent from somebody. It wasn't our tent, but we loaded up the horses, got the truck packed and stuff, and we drove from Moore Park to from Moore Park to Santa Barbara. Got to the campsite, and there was the camp host. There was this one lady living there by herself. She has short hair and she has some dip in her mouth. And we get there, and she said, "Can I help y'all?" And we're like, yeah, we're just going, camp and stuff. She said, "You guys are nuts. There's a thunderstorm coming in." And I look up, not a cloud in the sky, no wind. I'm like, okay, yeah, right. There's not going to be a fucking thunderstorm coming through here. And she said, "Oh, y'all can go pick whatever spot you want. It's wide open. Nobody's here because of this storm that's coming in." And she was right. There's nobody there. It was weird. It was a Saturday. We just got there like around noonish. Not a soul was there camping, and which was weird to us because it was an awesome campsite. And she is hanging out talking to us and spitting her dip out and, "Where are y'all coming in from?" And just shooting the shit. It's kind of funny. And so we get everything set up, the horses unloaded, and then she comes back after we're getting the horses saddled up because we're going to go for a trail ride. And she said, "I'd be real careful out there if I was y'all." And we're like, "Why?" And she said, "There's ticks everywhere. Got that Lyme disease. Y'all need to check yourselves real good when you come back here." We're like, yeah, we here. So we went on the trail ride. It was kind of nice, uneventful, pretty. Went along a creek and stuff. And so we get back, untack the horses, get them cleaned up, put away. And we get in the tent and we start fooling around. And she says, "You heard what that lady said? I gotta check you for ticks." I'm like, "Yeah, you do." So I take off my shirt, unbutton my pants, and she goes to pull my underwears off, and she screams. And I'm like, "What?" And I pitched a tent in my underpants, and right at the tip, there's a tick that was walking around on the tip of my dick, on top of my underpants. And I started just slugging the shit out of my bagpipes, just trying to get this fucking tick off me. And it didn't bite me or nothing, but it was just crawling on the tip of my dick. And I'm just beating the shit out of myself. I'm fucking dying. I'm hurting. She finds the tick and she smashes it with this hammer that we use to drive the stakes for the tent. Totally ruined the fucking mood. And we eat dinner and we hang out, get a little campfire going, and then I start feeling some raindrops. And I'm like, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." Then we hear thunder. And we had some tarps. And we grabbed these tarps and we put the tarps over the horses, and underneath we put bungee cords to keep them from coming off and keep the horses from getting wet. It's a pretty clever idea on her part to do that. And we get back inside the tent, and at this point it's starting to dump, and it's just dumping rain. And the tent that she had borrowed, it was supposed to be waterproof, and the top of it was, but the flooring wasn't. So the water started to soak up through the floor, and so we kept getting more and more into the middle of the tent. And we couldn't lay down anymore because there was one little spot in the middle of the tent that was dry. So we're just sitting and just holding each other like this, and her head's right here and my head's on her shoulder, and it's fucking freezing. We're wet and we're shaking, but we start to get warm, have the blanket over us and stuff. I'm finally falling asleep. And then she wakes me up. She's like, babe, wake up. I'm like, I just fucking fell asleep. What is it? And to this day, like, I was 19 years old when this happened. And I could still hear that voice in my head when she said, you gotta wake up. And I'm like, why? And she said, there's something inside the tent. And at this point, I'm like, fuck. What is it? And I turn, and I could see like the silhouette of her finger pointing towards the entrance of the tent where the zipper is. She said, it's right there. I'm like, fuck. I grabbed this revolver. I brought a gun. And I grabbed the flashlight, and I turn on the flashlight, and I got the gun pointed towards the front of the fucking tent. I didn't know what the fuck it was. I turn on the flashlight, and I see it. It's the largest fucking potato bug God ever put on this earth. It was almost the size of a small tree squirrel. It was like the size of a rat. It was fucking huge. If you've never seen what a potato bug looks like, Google it. It's also known as a Jerusalem cricket. And I saw the fucking thing. It had unzipped the bottom of the tent and was crawling towards us, coming in. And when I put the light on it, it stopped, and it kind of did that with its head and made some kind of noise. And then it started, like, just kind of coming towards us and shit. And I screamed at the top of my lungs. So, ah! Bam, 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 bam! And I blew that fucking thing straight to hell. And I put holes inside Annette's friend's tent. I did one of those things in the movies. I fucking kept shooting until I ran out of ammo, and then I threw the fucking gun at the fucking thing. I said, that's it! That's fucking it! I can't deal with this shit anymore! We're leaving. We're fucking going home. And she's like, okay, let's go. And the horses were spooked from the gun, so we had to calm them down. We pack up the truck, everything. We're soaking wet. And as we're driving out of there, the host comes out. She opens up the door of her camper that she was staying in. She said, I told y'all! And we were driving off. I'm like, fuck. So, never go camping with your girlfriend because a fucking potato bug will try and murder you guys. Those things are fucking evil. Those things are nuts. Growing up, I had a friend of Steve Durazo, this fucking guy. He had this aquarium of death. He had a baby rattlesnake in it, a couple black widows, those mean red spiders, a couple brown recluse ones. What else did he have in there? He had, I know, and yeah, he had all that shit, and he had a fucking potato bug in that thing. And we go over to his house, and he's like, all right, let's place bets. Who's going to win this shit? So every animal in that tank stayed away from the others and shit. And he'd shook the fucking aquarium, got everybody pissed off, and they'd start going nuts and trying to kill each other or whatever. Nothing in there wanted anything to do with that fucking potato bug. Anyway, so that's my potato bug story. I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's another little short one for you. If you guys like what you see, give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. It's free. You'll get notifications every time I post some bullshit like this. Check me out on Twitch. Give me a follow. That's free also. And yeah. I'll put it. Everything's down here. So, guys, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Have fun. I will talk to you guys this Saturday. I'm going to do Saturday again. This time it's going to be at noon. Send me your poop stories at TahoeWeather@AOL.com. Everything's down below. High fives and boners. Guys, my fucking horn broke. Gotta get a new one. Alright. See you guys. Bye.